There are a lot of you that are born with great destinies. There are a lot of you that are born with gifted hands. But you lack the insight to know who you are physically and spiritually. So today I want to talk about some of the characteristics that you possess that makes you to know that you are born as a star. One of them is strong personality. If you are born as a star, let me tell you. Do you know how some incurable disease can be so contagious? That is how your destiny is. You possess a strong personality that is contagious. People like you possess a very strong spirit. You can be in a crowd and nobody is being noticed, but you will be noticed. People can be struggling when they are in their own world. And because they choose to come close to you and sap into your energy, there is this kind of grace that works for you, that acts like a coverage over their life, thereby making life very easy for them. Because why? They are sapping from your energy. That is why you see some friends with strong personality. You see some family members with strong personality. You see some of your mentors, some spiritual leaders with strong personality. And if you are not being noticed or you are not rising, but because of destiny has designed the both of you to come together, have you noticed that immediately you come across this set of people with strong personalities, things start working for your favor? Why? Because they are born with a gifted spirit, with a strong personality. People who are born with strong personality have a high domineering spirit. There are sometimes a kind of dominates you, not in a negative way, but in a positive way. They want to see you succeeding over everything that you do as an individual. So they want to see you succeed. That is why you see them as a dominating individual. Secondly, those that are born as a great stars, they are chasers. What do I mean by chasers? These are people that does not lack money. They have a good job, a well-paying job, but they still want to chase life to be more successful. They still want to chase life. There is this kind of emptiness that they feel in them. They feel like there is a vacuum that's in them that need to be filled. Why? Because they want to extend their arms to others. They feel others are suffering. They feel others should not taste what they have tasted. They feel others should not go through the pains of life. So they always want to be more successful in order to make those that are around them to be more comfortable. So they are chasers. Chasers of success. That's who they are. Even when they flow in a high financial abundance, they still want to make more money. They still want to become more successful. How do you know that you are born with a great star? Great born stars, they go through pains, especially in their family. Their first betrayer always come from their own family background. And to make things worse, they are termed as the black sheep of their family, even when they are the white sheep. Because why? everybody misunderstands them. Do you know one thing about humans? Humans project their insecurities on others. Human wants to dominate you even when they don't have the leadership spirit in them. And those that are born as a great stars does not want to be dominated by carnality. They want to be dominated by the Spirit of God. They are born to be a generational yoke breakers. The pattern that have been existing in a family for a long time, they are born to break that pattern. How can you break a pattern that nobody understands where they are coming from and where they are going to? How can you dominate a family that you don't know the history or the background of the family? You don't know where they are coming from. You don't know the covenant that is covering that particular family. And the same you want to dominate the person that God took his time to create as an extraordinary being. It's not possible. So those that are born with a great star are being misunderstood by everyone. You can't understand their lifestyle. If you are going to the north, they are going to the west. If you are going to the east, they are going to the south. You cannot understand them. Why? Because they are under the leadership of the Holy Spirit. You can't tell them what to do. What they want to do comes from above, comes from the divine, not from you. I want to tell you a secret today. Let's use the story of Joseph as a case study here. See, when it comes to star, we have star, we have stars, we have middle, we have lower, we have high class. Just as it is in the hierarchy of life, so also is stars of men. Remember when Joseph had a dream and he told his brothers, he said, I saw stars. But because of jealousy, they didn't concentrate on just uttering the word that he saw stars. Meaning that they were all born great. But in the midst of that greatness, there are those that are born with an outstanding destiny. And this kind of people, they are created, in fact, they are created to live a kind of special way of life that you and I can never understand. So when men want to judge them, they judge them differently. If you want to know if you are born with a great star, you always see yourself doing things differently. You are not always seen in a crowd. You don't catch your phone in a crowd. In fact, these are the kind of people that like going into isolation all the time. They always want to go into isolation. Their kind of isolation, you might see them talking to themselves. It's not like as if they are talking to themselves. Some of them are communicating with angelic beings. So many times, this set of people just want to be different. You can't control them. They just want to be different. Their ways of life is different. They are loners. They don't want to tap into your flying energy. They are loners. They like being alone. Sometimes when they see themselves with some group of people, it's not like as if those people are not nice. They are nice, they are wonderful beings, but they just feel this kind of off energy around them. Why? Because they are used to isolation. Have you noticed some set of individuals? They can chat with you, but when you call them, they might not answer your calls. They might not want to talk. It's not like as if they are avoiding you. No, they are in their isolating period. They are in their isolating period, and in that period, they don't talk to mortal beings. So if you are born with these characteristics that I just explained, sit yourself down and set a standard for yourself. Set a boundary in your life. Set a boundary in your life. And do something out of that great destiny that God has given to you. Not everyone is opportune like you. Do not with that great destiny. Use it to affect your life and affect the life of others. My name still remains Evangelist Mrs. Awes Andy. Please help me to share this video to those that are interested. May God bless you.